Here are 3 players Arsenal can look to sign this summer. There is much room for improvement at Arsenal. 61 points they finished with last season, no qualification for European football. On the pitch we saw young players shine the most with Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe really showing the impact they can have. We can see how well they did by using the sponsor for this video, OneFootball. A fantastic app to look at how players really performed, giving you access to all the stats you'd ever need. On the OneFootball app here we can view Saka's stats in the Europa League where he scored 2 goals and got 3 assists. He was able to impress in that competition, and the same can go with Smith-Rowe. He scored 1 goal and got 3 assists. But to make a video about transfers, let's get a greater understanding of the squad using OneFootball to look through the players, who is important to them and where they can strengthen. We saw Thomas Partey in the midfield, Kieran Tierney at left back, the 2 strikers, Aubameyang and Lacazette are all players heavily involved in the first team. You also have the likes of Martinelli. He should get more game time next season. I really like what I've seen from him. But the situation in defence is one Arsenal need to fix. David Luiz has left, Callum Chambers had minutes towards the end of the season at right back and centre back. Saliba hasn't played for Arsenal's first team yet. Pablo Mari was a rotation player playing 900 minutes in the league. Rob Holding was a regular starter at the back with over 2,500 minutes played, and Gabriel had just under 2,000 minutes. As we get into my 3 transfers to improve Arsenal, you can view so many more rumours and see the latest news on OneFootball. So download OneFootball today by clicking the link in the description. The reports are that Arteta isn't convinced by Saliba. Arsenal need another regular starter at the back, so who should be targeted in this position? Well, a reported target is Ben White. However, it's reported that a £40 million bid has been rejected. He's a player with Premier League experience and is part of England's squad at the Euros. But another player at the Euros with Russia who they should target is Igor Diveyev. He plays for CSKA Moscow and has really impressed. The 21-year-old has been a regular in the first team since the end of the 2018-19 season, impressing so much he got into the Russia 26-man squad at the Euros. And then once again at the tournament this summer he has proven his quality. Most notably, his long balls completed per 90 is right up there with players like Toni Kroos with 17.3 long balls completed. Kroos is on 19.5 per 90, so he's got a clear quality of passing out from the back. In the Russian league, out of the top 20 defenders for most long balls completed, Diveyev had the highest success rate with 63%, proving his ability on the ball. He played the full 90 minutes against Finland and then 45 against Belgium after coming on at half time. Maybe Arsenal need a player who is of a higher quality now, a little older and more experienced, who can make an impact straight away. But Diveyev has impressed for his club and now his country in a major tournament. He won't be too expensive and you could get him before another club does. As well as improving in defence, Arsenal also need to bolster their options in midfield. Arsenal have reported interest in Wolves midfielder Ruben Neves as well as Albert Sambi Lokonga, midfielders to line up alongside last summer's signing Thomas Partey. Alongside those targets, there is a player who is available in the market who's just off the back of a solid season in the Bundesliga, and that is Wataru Endo at Stuttgart. A tireless midfielder that would fit into the Arsenal team really well. Alongside Partey, Endo is different with how energetic he is. He covered 365 kilometers last season, which was the 6th highest in the league, proving how mobile he is and how he can offer something different in the Arsenal midfield. He made the most successful pressures with 232, a 36% success rate when pressuring the opposition and winning back possession. He's a brilliant midfielder to win the ball in the middle third, apply pressure heavily when the opposition enter their half and keep control of the game. For a player who is 5'8", he wins a good amount of aerial duels. He won the most out of midfielders in the Bundesliga with 69, and a 58% win rate is also impressive. With his tenacity on the pitch, he's got the 4th most ball recoveries with 394, simply shifting around the middle third, picking up the ball, which is so effective towards a team's performance. He's more of a player to make shorter passes, recovering the ball and passing forward to players who can carry the ball or make the pass to create a chance. Alongside Thomas Partey, I think you find a nice balance here of a midfielder to play longer passes, is taller than Endo, and he likes to carry the ball more than him. Whereas Endo is a dictator of play, cleaning up loose balls and constantly moving, he's very effective out of possession. Partey has a little bit more technically, able to carry the ball upfield to progress the ball, and capable of a long pass with 8.4 completed long balls per 90 compared to Endo on 4.8. The balance of qualities here is a good thing, and it could work in an Arsenal team where the attacking quality comes in the fullbacks and the forwards. As Stuttgart are in desperate need of cash, they are open to selling some of their top players, so this is why Wataru Endo is a good target for Arsenal and many other clubs. Back into the defence now, as a new right back is needed at Arsenal, and one player they could possibly look to sign here is Noussair Mazraoui from Ajax. Now he has been linked to Arsenal due to his availability. It seems like he could be moving away from Ajax this summer, and that's due to his contract expiring at the end of next season, so this deal is definitely one that could happen. The right back has great dribbling ability with 2.2 successful dribbles per 90, and this is where you could see him charging down the right flank regularly to utilise this. He's not the most creative player with 0.9 key passes per 90. It's a decent number, but nothing to suggest he's going to be a main creator for the team. Instead, he is more of a player to progress the ball down the right flank, dribbling past the opposition and linking up with the forwards to then create a chance. But defensively, he is strong with 2.5 tackles won per 90 and 2.2 interceptions. He's able to keep it sturdy on the right side of the defence. As a cheap option for a reported price of around £9 million, it might just be a deal worth doing for Arsenal. If you enjoyed the video and learned about some new players, then please leave a like on the video as it really helps the videos getting found. It's massively appreciated, and subscribe to Route 1 for more football insight and analysis.